Okay, is it recording? Okay, yes, great. Welcome, everybody. I'm glad you all can make it. Today, I'm going to be talking about some things on how you can knock out these ranks really fast. A lot of people on the team are doing this very quickly. The normal person, the normal people in network marketing or MLM or whatever you, affiliate marketing, whatever you want to call it, 97% of people who are online or offline or doing this type of industry, they don't make more than $400 a month. Okay, and that is the stats. Now those numbers are dramatically different on this team because of the way that we build. Okay, it's a real actual team build. Okay, you're constantly working with people in your organization, constantly identifying people you want to work with. I want to help you if you have brought in people and you're like, oh my gosh, they're not doing anything or whatever the case may be. I'm going to explain some numbers that I learned that I really don't hear this being talked about. I've been in different companies and they just don't talk about it. It's like you have to know somebody to get this information or something. And that's kind of how I was when I was a struggling marketer. I would get on calls and stuff and they would talk about mindset stuff. You got to believe this and you have to do this. And I'm like, can somebody please tell me the strategy? Okay, I get I need to believe, I get this and get that. I'm like, what is the strategy? What do I got to do? What do I need to say to people? Like, because obviously what I was saying wasn't working. I'm like, somebody needs to tell me this dang on strategy or I'm just gonna go crazy, okay? And then nobody would tell me. And they wouldn't. They just, they were doing motivational, which was good because it kept me going. I would have quit if I didn't have that. And the spiritual part is even more important than the strategy. But if you don't have both, you have nothing. You hear what I said? The spiritual part and the motivational part and all that good stuff and the affirmations, that is pretty much 90% of going to be of your success, right? But if you don't have that extra 5 to 10% of strategy, that is the glue that holds it together. Because a person can hope and pray all they want, but if they follow in a daily habit or a daily schedule of what they're doing, is really not going to happen. It's not going to magically fall out of the sky, right? I'm going to talk about some things that you want to do if you want to go fast. So the first thing is you got to hit founder, okay? You have to hit founder, right? Everybody know what founder is? Does anybody not know what founder means? That is the first rank of the company, all right? You cannot get to legend without getting to founder, okay? Does that make sense? So let me see in the chat if people know, what is founder? What do you need for founder? You have always been great. Hey, Lisa. Oh, I just saw you came in. I'm so glad you're here. I am so happy that you are here, girl. I've been trying to, who brought Lisa in? I've been telling her, like, girl, if you don't get in here, she finally got in. I don't care who brought her in. That's good then. That's what we're going to do. Okay, founders at 3 active people. Yes, 3 personal, meaning you have to go in your back office, copy and paste your link, and give, oh, Tiffany, yes, come through, Tiffany. That's what I'm talking about. Snap. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, that's amazing. I'm so happy you're here. And everybody as well. So to hit founder, you have to go in your back office and get your link and send it to 3 people who want to register, okay? So that means they went through the pipeline, they went through the information, and they went through everything, if that makes sense, and they want to say they want to sign up. That has to happen. Or your sponsor may grab your link, right? Your sponsor may grab your link and put a 1 person or 2 or whatever the case may be. It just depends, okay? Either you brought them in or your sponsor did. But if it is not on your link, they don't count. So you can have spillover in your back office, meaning they went under somebody else's link, but they fell under you. That's not founder. That's not hitting your 3 personal. So somebody asked me the other day, what's going on? I'm not founder. I got 3 people under me, but they didn't sign up under their link. They came from somebody above. That's called spillover. All right. You did, Yvette? Oh, congratulations. Yes. Oh, y'all just killing it. I'm just so excited. I can't even help myself. But yes, so 3 people under your link. Everybody get that? Now, this is the other part that you need to know. Okay, to hit founder, you cannot hit legend without hitting founder, okay? And you need to be able to hit founder yourself. Now, it's great if your sponsor help you, which we love helping people and all that stuff, but if you're gonna go legend, you better have the ability to go founder yourself. You're gonna have a hard time if you cannot bring in personal 3 people, because personal production precedes team production. I do not expect anybody on my team to do anything that I'm not willing to do. I'm going to give you a very, very brutal plan, okay? Some of you are gonna catch this, some of you are not, but this is how I hit legend super crazy fast. I basically worked my complete tail off. okay? I was barely getting any sleep, all right, because this is the decision that I made, okay? I said, do I want to work this business? My plan honestly was to go legend in 9 months. I didn't know I was going to hit it in 13 weeks until I started building the way that we do, where we take our link and we take people in our group link, help people in our team. That strategy worked so well that it blew up faster than I could believe. So when you get your first 3 people, you want to get the links of the people who need 3 people, okay? Your team is going to grow fast, and guess what? Your retention is going to be good, because the more people who reach founder, the more retention you're going to have, because they have a free membership. So once you hit founder, you have to upgrade to IBO. Founder plus IBO equals free. If you founder, you got 3 people, and you do not upgrade to IBO, you will pay next month, okay? Does that make sense? So start off as a client. Nobody should be an IBO if they're not a founder, okay? But once they hit founder, they need to upgrade to IBO, or they're going to be hitting you up saying, hey, they just charged me. Founder plus IBO equals free, okay? So the first thing you have to do to hit founder, it is mandatory that you write down the date that you are going to hit founder, okay? You have to write it down. I've been following the same strategy for a very long time. I just needed the right company to really, really blow it up, okay? So write it down, okay? And this is how you write it down. I am so happy and grateful now that I am a founder in Tradera on this date, okay? Or earlier, okay? And then you can put an exclamation mark, and you need to say that in the morning and in the night, in a minimum 1 time a day. But if you want to hit it faster, 2 times a day, all right? So write it down. Write it down, because if you try to go founder and you do not have the date, if your upline message you and say, when are you going to hit founder, and you don't know, that means your subconscious mind is not working with you, and you need your subconscious mind to be having your back to hit legend, okay? Because your subconscious mind is stronger than your physical body, okay? And when you activate your subconscious mind, people, things, words, you're going to get the right words, the right people going to find you and be attracted to you when you have the subconscious mind. And you need a date, and you need to be specific, okay? So if you want to hit, for example, Knight or Noble, whatever the case, and you don't know when you're going to hit founder, that is incorrect, okay? Well, I mean, I'm not going to say incorrect, because in many ways it's in a cat. I'm just telling you how I did it, because when I talk to people, I show them what I did. I can only show what I did. If you do your own strategy, I don't know that strategy, okay? Only know how I did it, okay? So that's what I'm going to talk about. So you write it down. So now you got founder. How are you going to hit founder? This is the pipeline that you need to follow to hit founder, because people who come to me all the time and they say they struggle with, recruiting people or building a team, whatever the case may be. This is the reason why they struggle, because they don't know the process. They think that basically bringing a person into a business is this. This is what they think. And you don't know this as a leader, or you may know it, all right? I had to learn this myself, because I'm like, what is these people doing? Why they not following directions? What is wrong? What's wrong with their mind, okay? Sometimes people don't know what you know, and I have to respect that, and I have to have empathy. That's why we do these trainings. This is what they thinking, okay? You can test this all you want, tested this hundreds of times. This is what they think. They think that if they message somebody or call somebody or text somebody and they say, hey, I got a good opportunity, right? They saying they don't know really what to say. They just saying stuff. So you got to teach them how to invite. And I'm going to go over that. They just saying, talking. They don't know really how to recruit, really. They just saying, hey, you want to watch this opportunity or come to this Zoom or whatever the case may be, right? And then they tell them that, and then they send them the information. And by the time they send them the information, they think that they just gonna sign up, right? And then if they say no, then that person feel bad. So they maybe talk to 2 people, 3 people, 4, maybe 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever the case may be. Nobody signed up. And then that person is like, oh my gosh, this doesn't work. They don't know that it's a process, okay? Bringing people into a business is not, yes, some people may join like that, but it's a process. It's a process of you inviting them properly, okay? Which I'm gonna show you how to invite. And then it's the process of them showing them the plan. You have to show them the information, make sure they watched it, and then you follow up with them to see what they like best and close them, okay? And then that is the process. If they say no, okay, great. They may join later. Sometimes people don't join right away. Sometimes they just want to watch you. They'll watch you and watch you and watch you, and then boom, they finally sign up. That's how it works. So some of the people who I talked to in the beginning when I first started this journey, they're signing up 90 days later, right? And because a new person don't understand that, they will quit early, or they will just sit there and just do nothing. So this is what I learned. This is how it works. So I'm gonna share my screen, I'm gonna share my whiteboard. So you're gonna have to excuse my writing with this whiteboard. So here's the first step, all right? It's called a pipeline, okay? When a woman is pregnant, it takes her about 9 months to have a baby, right? The baby don't just, pop out, as soon as it's boom, boom, pop out baby. No, that's not how it works. It's about development. It's about personal development. And network marketing is really not what people think it is, okay? It is not what people think it is. So the reason I love network marketing is because what it did for my life, okay? It grew me into a person, a whole brand new person. I'm not the same person as when I started. And when people understand that network marketing is really just personal development, it's you becoming a leader of your life and your family, that's why I fell in love. Now, the part that got on my nerves was the part about, okay, I had to learn how to build this team. I had to talk to people. People was getting on my nerves, and then I started building teams, and then people still getting on my nerves, and I didn't have the right mindset. But when I realized it's really about you helping a person go from point A to point B, and they have to start doing some things on a daily basis to get there. So if you're not growing, you're not doing network marketing. If you're not training yourself and developing yourself, you're not truly doing network marketing. So here's the first step. So you got to get traffic. Okay, I'm just gonna put a T. Traffic. What is traffic? All right. The first part of traffic is basically this. All right. Let me go to my notes. All right. So as far as traffic, that's basically maybe you doing Facebook, maybe you do Instagram, you're basically posting ads or whatever the case may be, or you are directly inboxing people or texting people or calling people that you know, okay? It's two ways. It's passive marketing, okay? And then there's aggressive marketing, active marketing. Passive is when you put out some type of information and then people respond to you or respond to your ad, okay? So you want to do whatever you can, and I say pick one or two things, one or two ways that you are going to market, okay? So if it's Facebook, you're going to do Facebook. If it's, YouTube is going to be YouTube. I was able to hit legend by using Facebook and YouTube alone, okay? I didn't do any Instagram. I didn't do nothing. You can do Instagram. Actually, I'm going to hire somebody to do my Instagram stuff because I'm just way too busy right now. But Instagram is really, really hot right now too. So pick two things. I pick Facebook and I pick YouTube, okay? Whatever you choose, you better be consistent with it, all right? And the reason people struggle is because they don't know this process. They think it's just instant results, which some people do, but you have to understand that. So traffic, passive, active. The active way is you actually messaging somebody and reaching out to them or whatever the case may be, all right? So you got to get the traffic, all right? So the next thing is basically I call leads, meaning you either reached out to somebody or they responded to your ad or whatever the case may be, and this person actually is interested, okay? That's called a lead, all right? The amount of leads, if you have no leads coming in, you are not going to make any money. Let me repeat that. If you do not have a constant flow of leads coming in to your business, you will not make any money. And I tell people for the minimum amount of leads that you should be generating is 25 a week is the magic number, okay? 25 a week. This is 25 people either you messaged, either you called, you text, they responded to your ad, but a lead is when you actually can see the information, you talk to them, or whatever the case may be. Now, the magic number, the minimum is 25 a week, okay? 25 a week, right? And then if you want to guarantee yourself, and I don't guarantee things, all right? I'm just saying that so you can understand what I'm talking about. If you want to really hit 6 or 7 figures, it's 25 a day, okay? 25 a day, 5 days a week, all right? You have to be consistent with this. You have to be consistent is because if you want, would you rather have a team full of people who are doing this, or would you rather have a team full of people who are doing what you are doing right now? And for people who are not doing the right stuff, you do not want a team full of people who are doing what you're doing right now, okay? You just don't. So you have to do what you need to do. And I knew for a fact, a lot of people, if you really, really, really want to attract leaders and people who can build and people who are really, really good at things, you know what they like? They like other leaders. They like people who have a really, really great work ethic. They're attracted to people, their work ethic. They're attracted to these other things. I'm just going for myself because when I was looking into different things, I wanted to surround myself with leaders, right? They looking at your work ethic. They're looking at your mindset and what you're saying. Are you giving value to people? They're looking at, okay, are you doing extra stuff for your team? Do you got things in place? If you watch the presentation that I did you see the end of it? It says, here are the bonuses that you get for joining this team. I made a blueprint. Me and my husband made a whole blueprint for people. We have a Facebook group. We got training. Now everybody, they know when they come in, now that their people can plug into something that's already working. They love that. They like blueprints. They like strategies. And they love people who grind, right? So if you're not grinding yourself, if you're not personally bringing in people yourself, they're not going to be attracted to you. It is what it is. And I'm just letting you know this because nobody's going to tell you that. They just not, okay? They're really not, okay? So the next thing is connections. Connections. This is the glue that's going to make you a lot of money. The amount of people you can connect with. So I do videos, I do Facebook Lives, I do YouTube and stuff like that. The reason I do that is because you can connect on a deeper level with people. And when they see you doing a video, for example, they're going to connect with you because you literally they getting to know you without even knowing you. So a lot of times when people reach out to me, they feel like really they know me already, even if I never met them before, because they've been watching my videos or they've looked through my page and they're like, oh my gosh, I like you. And you will never make any money until you can have the ability to allow people to know you, like you, and trust you. So you really have to step out of your comfort zone. You can't expect to get to legend if you stuck in your comfort zone, because what you're doing right now is obviously not working. Okay? When I was struggling, what was I doing? I was not showing people the plan. I wasn't generating traffic. I was not messaging a bunch of people. I was not doing videos. I was not doing a bunch of things. When I stepped up and I said, you know what, I'm just going to stop. Nobody gave me a course and was like, you got to do this, right? What I had to do, I had to stalk some leaders a little bit. I started stalking them, started going to their pages. I started like, you know, what is they doing? Now, I didn't see the background stuff, but you can see success leave clues. So I saw them on YouTube. They was making their little videos. I watched their videos over and over, and I'm like, what is they saying? Why is they saying that, right? Reason the people sound so good when you hear them, you hear leaders talking, you like, oh man, I like them. They saying some good stuff. You know why? Because they have dedicated themselves to personal development and training. I have been through thousands of hours of network marketing training, of events, okay, of training courses. I did my dues. I paid my dues. And if you are not willing to pay your dues, I'm just saying you're gonna struggle. It takes you 10,000 hours to be an expert at anything, okay? 10,000 hours to be an expert at anything. And when I saw people doing 10,000 a month, 50,000 a month, I really couldn't believe it for a long time, but I realized I had to dedicate myself to learning and training. You should be watching videos on how to invite. You should be watching videos on how to get duplication. You should be watching videos on how to build a big team. You should be watching videos all the time, getting good at your craft, because just because you may suck right now, that doesn't mean anything, okay? So you got to build connections with people. You got to talk to them. Hey, you know, how's your family? You got kids? What's going on? You know, how did you like what you saw? How does this work best for you? How do you feel about it? You're connecting with that person. And that's why I love videos, because I get to bypass a lot of things, okay? And I recommend that you do videos because it's really, really going to help your marketing. If you're scared, you need to do it anyway. Because people, I'm telling you, when you do videos, this is what happens. I'm going to tell you about the psychology of that. Number one, you're doing this on autopilot. You're gaining traffic, you're getting leads, and you're getting connections at the same time. Now you do doing time management, right? The second thing, you're building a connection. Okay, you're building a connection with people, right? And you're basically doing this formula, okay? And they get to know you, like you, and trust you, okay? So that's why you want to do videos. If you're scared to do videos, you need to find a reason that's strong enough to get over your fear. And you can maybe watch videos on how to be brave or how to be confident. I'm telling you, it's a YouTube video for everything, literally. All right, so the connection. So, you know, all the leads and the messages and the texts, you know, not everybody's going to get started right away. right? The money is made in the connections, all right? And that's why I do a lot of videos, okay? People, you can go get traffic, you can buy solo ads, but this is why people don't make money when they start doing all that other stuff, like the solo ads and the leads and stuff sometimes. The reason sometimes they don't make money with that is because the person don't feel connected to you. They'll even look at it and then go find somebody they can connect with. They'll probably go on YouTube. They'll probably go on Facebook. They'll start searching about the program. I've seen it happen over and over and over and over again. A person bought some leads, or they did a post or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then the person was like, you know, this is interesting. Then they start doing their research. They went on Google. Guess who owns Google? YouTube. That's why I do YouTube videos. You know, it's out of 20, 30,000 people in the company, you know, it's only like a few people on YouTube. Did you know that? So what happened? So when I first started, I was like, oh my gosh, nobody on YouTube. I'm about to take over, right? Because now all these thousands of people, you know, are, you know, talking about it. People gonna naturally go to Google and search. And guess what? They need to see you. All right, so if you're saying, oh, I can't find signups, but you won't make a YouTube video, you won't make a Facebook Live, you're not putting yourself out there, how are people going to find you? All right, and when I first started, I did not know that people had to look at the information for them to sign up with you, right? I'm telling you, I was so lost, so I understand where people are coming from. People have to see the information from you to sign up with you. And I know some people don't understand that. So, for example, I'm no offense to anybody. I'm just a real person. I'm not going to sugarcoat. But I had somebody message me. They said, "Oh my gosh, you know, I'm struggling, blah blah blah." I talk to people, and nobody want to look at the information, blah blah blah. Right? I'm like, well, okay. How many people did you talk to? Okay. They said 25 people. I said, well, what rank do you want to hit? They want to hit legend. Let's be honest. Do you really think if you talk to 25 people, somehow, some way, 5,000 people are going to pop up in your back office? Does that even make sense? Does that even go together? Like, seriously, it don't make sense. It don't make sense. So what is this? It is a numbers game. This is a pipeline. And you need to have constant people going through this pipeline. So the connections, right? And then you got to do the follow-ups. Okay, you got to do the follow-ups. Hey, what did you like best? Did you get to look at the information? I see people telling people about this, and then they don't never follow up with people. They don't ask if they saw. They don't know if they saw. They'll just send them a link or whatever the case may be, and then they say, oh, I'm talking to people, nobody's signing up. Do you even know if they watched the video? They don't know. And that's okay because you knew, and that's why you're on this training. So this is the first type, okay? This is what I learned in basically like online marketing. And then once this happens, you get the conversions and you get the money. All right? So most of the six-figure earners and seven-figure earners who I know, they're getting anywhere from 25 to 100 plus people in this pipeline, okay? All right? 25 to 100 people, 100 plus people in this pipeline. What I do is I make sure I'm filling this pipeline. Now, this is the first one. You may want to take a screenshot or whatever the case may be. This is traffic, leads, connections, you actually connecting with the person. This is the sweet spot because people buy it from emotions. They really don't buy it from logic. They think about the emotions and what they think about you. People join you, okay? So if you just send in a video on a company, they don't know nothing about you or they don't know any reason to join you, they probably go find somebody else who they can connect with, all right? Following up, and then you get the money. So let me clear this off. Now I'm about to talk about the network marketing side. This is how it works, okay? So first off, it starts with you, okay? It's you, okay? You are the reason why you will be successful or not successful in your ability to follow directions. So until you grow, okay, you have to grow and do personal development and build yourself up, build your skills up. You have to, this is where the affirmations and all the spiritual stuff come in. You're building yourself up. You're speaking that into existence, okay? Now it's you, and then you got to have strategy. All right, y'all should have the strategy. If you're in a group, you should know what is the simple duplication. I'm about to talk about that. You got the strategy, and you got to follow it. Be coachable and teachable. And then you got to show up. That's part of this part. So you got to have the strategy, which you have. You got to be coachable, teachable, and you got to show up. So it's good for everybody who showed up to this. You already millions of steps ahead of the other people who won't show up to no training, but they're gonna still say they're struggling. All right. So once you do that, now you have to understand the numbers. You have to be inviting people. Okay, this is the active marketing. Yes, you're gonna be posting on your wall. You're going to be posting on Instagram, doing a YouTube video, Facebook Live, whatever the case may be. In the paid group, there's a 21-day Facebook blueprint. It's in there in the files, and it tells you everything you need to post on your page. Everything you need to do, the schedule is all laid out. The script is in there. Everything is in there, okay? It's a full-blown plan. So invites, all right, you got to be inviting constantly. You can't do this one day and then 3 days you know where to be found, and then the next day you're like, okay, maybe talk to one person, and then you sad the next day, you depressed the next day. This person said, it don't work like that. You got to focus and be laser focused for at least 90 days, 5 days a week or 3 days a week, whatever the case may be, right? So you got to be inviting people. These are the income producing activities. So you're inviting people, okay? You're showing them the plan. You got to show, whether that's the webinars. We got webinars Monday through Friday. There's tons of other people on the team doing presentations as well. All right, you can make a presentation time for yourself. So when I got started, I said, okay, I'm going to at least do a presentation Monday through Friday. I can do that, right? That way I can just have everybody invite their guests to it, okay? You can make it for another time if you want to. Maybe you want to do a 3 o'clock webinar and just play the video and you're good to go, right? So show the plan, right? And then 3 ways, if you want to do 3 ways, these are very, very profitable. I noticed that people who do 3 ways versus people who don't do 3 ways make more money, okay? Time and time again, I've tested it. It could be a Facebook chat, it could be a phone call where you want to get somebody close or whatever the case may be, all right? And what else you need to be doing? You need to be following up. I already said that, okay? You got to be closing people, all right? Asking a closing question. Collecting the decision. How many decisions have you collected this week? That's what you got to ask yourself. So when you have your notebook and your pen out, you should be tracking this. So in the beginning, I was tracking all of this. I'm like, okay, how many people did I invite today? How many people did I show the plan today? How many 3 ways did I do? How many follow-ups did I do with people? How many decisions did I collect? If you're not doing this on a daily basis, you are not going to make no money. Okay, hopefully your sponsor maybe can help you make money, but if you want to become a legend, you really have to put your foot down. Yeah, your sponsor can help you. I've seen it happen. I've helped a lot of people too, but at the end of the day, a legend, they gonna go get it. A legend is just gonna go get it, period. So when I came in this company, I said, I don't care what happens. I don't care if my sponsor give me 1 person. I don't care what's going on. I said, I'll bring in 5,000 people myself, okay? Because I knew that for every 100 people I talked to, at least 10 or more people signed up. So I said, okay, if I want to bring in 5,000 people, I got to go talk to what? Like 5,000 to 50,000 people? All right, let me go find 5,000 to 50,000 people. I don't care who they is, where they from. I started looking for people to talk to. I have 5,000 Facebook friends. If you got 500 Facebook friends, please do not do this to your sponsor. If you got 500 to 1,000 Facebook friends, please do not do this. Okay, I'm just telling you, all right? Maybe you don't know, but I'm gonna let you know. Please do not go up to your sponsor and say, oh, I don't know anybody, or I really, I don't know anybody, and then you got the nerve to have 500 to 1,000 or more friends on your Facebook friends, all right? That is just, I'm showing you the plan, okay? So everybody on your Facebook page needs to be hit up. You can literally go on a campaign to invite everybody on your Facebook page, right? If they're not invited and you saying, oh, I don't have anybody, you're not even done with your Facebook friends. What about your phone? What about your Instagram? What about people who you know who are successful, right? How many it's people on Facebook? It's billions of people, right? Why are you not adding people? Why are you not making friends, right? You're a network marketer now. You're your own boss. You are a network marketer now. You are your own boss, okay? So launches, these are launches too, because once I talk about the strategy, that's what I need to do. So you need to have all the dates, write that down on your notes. I need to write down every single date of what rank I'm gonna hit, okay? You need to know, what do you need? You need to study the compensation plan. If you want to hit legend and you don't know you need 2,000 in leg 1 and 2,000 in leg 2, 1,000 in leg 3, then it's gonna be hard for you. If you want to hit bishop and you don't know you need 30 in leg 1, 30 in leg 2, 15 in leg 3, you're gonna have a huge problem, all right? All right, so you gotta study that. So launches mean basically when you can do a private webinar for people who come on your team who have the ability to bring in, put at least 15 or 20 or 30 people on a private webinar. That's called a launch, okay? Me personally, if they can't put at least 10 people on a private launch, they need to come to the main webinar, because that's just extra time. You have to be able to have time management too, right? But if they can't do that, I'm putting them on the main webinar. I was able to get to Legend by putting most people on the on the main webinar, the Monday through Friday webinar. Okay, so that's why I'm killing two birds with one stone. Also, right? But if people had the ability to put a bunch of people on a Zoom with me, I will do that for them, and I will schedule it. Okay, so let's clear the screen. Clear all drawings. All right, so you really have to build a list for real. And when you bring in your first new person, if you want to go Legend, let me talk about some numbers, okay? Legend. All right, so what was my first goal when I was going for Legend? Number one, when I first joined, I took my top 3 positions, okay? I don't tell everybody this, not everybody can handle it, but I took the top 3 positions, because this is, with the second story I'm gonna tell you, this is how it happened so fast too. I took the top 3 positions because those are the most important positions in your entire organization. Everything you do is going to come under those top 3 positions. Okay, so I definitely grabbed those. So the whole time I was dipping my hands all in the compensation plan. And it made it easier for me, because I was getting paid way more, for the same work. Very powerful. All right. So anyway, you don't have to do that, but if you just came on board and you want to take your top 3 positions, look, you can do it. Anyway, so my first goal was to bring in 100 people, personals. All right. And I know some of you looking at this like, what the heck? How are you going to do it? Why did I want to bring in? Just let me tell you why. In network marketing, okay, many people do not have any entrepreneur skills or business skills. So for people, they're going to have to learn some personal development or whatever the case may be. And then there's another group of people who just will sign up for stuff. They won't do nothing, okay? It's another group of people who will sign up for stuff and they just want to be a part of the fun and the community. I did not know that. So I was over here trying to push all these people and try to get them to do this and do that. Like some of you like, oh, my team not doing that. You trying to push them and all this stuff. Listen, they have their own goals. Do not try to put your own goals on them. The reason I wanted to bring in 100 personals is because if you bring in anywhere from 25 to 100 people, what I learned was to bring in 40 people, okay? I learned to bring in 40 people within your first 3 to 6 months, all right? Within the first 3 to 6 months, if you can bring in 25 to 50 people or more, you are guaranteed to find at least 2 to 6 or more superstars, okay? Guaranteed. Okay, but if you just bring in 3 people and you bring in 3 people who, they never heard about this or done this before, they got to learn and stuff like that, which is great, then, I mean, you're going to have to do more work, okay? So this is how I hit it so fast. I brought in more people than the average person. But how did I do that? All right, my goal to bring in 100 personals, I said that I would at least need to talk to 1,000, okay? 1,000 to at least, let me see, 10, 100 people. Let's just say 10,000 people. All right, this is overboard, 10,000 people. 10,000 is overboard, but a minimum of 1,000 people, okay? That was my goal. I was gonna talk to a minimum of 1,000 people. The good news was I had 5,000 friends, so I had a good head start. So I did not say, oh, this person may not do it or that person may not do it. I went straight to my friends first, and my phone and my Facebook, people I've done business with. Some of you all have been in network marketing for years. And some of you know leaders in network marketing, but you're scared to talk to them, okay? But that's okay. You have to just be fearless. My goal was really to bring in 100 persons, but this was my real goal right here. This was my real goal. Even though we have bigger goals, right? You want to have production goals. This is a production goal, okay? Production goal. This was my production goal, because sometimes when you make a goal, for example, that you want to hit night or whatever on a certain date and you don't hit it, you kind of feel bad. But I started making production goals. I said I knew that if I reached out and I followed the script on 1,000 to 10,000 people, I was guaranteed to get 100 personals. I personally brought in 500, okay? I personally brought in 500. The reason I was able to bring in so many people, this is why, because I do videos. I do videos, okay? And it makes it easier right? And I talk to people and I connect with people on a personal level, right? Production goal. So what is your production goal? Okay. 25, is it 10 people you want to bring in? Is it 20 people? Whatever it is, multiply it times 10. And that's the amount of people that you need to go reach out to. Okay. That you got to do. So that was what I did. All right. And I also was launching people. So if people came on board and they had the ability to put 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100, some of them put on 100 on the launch call with me. Some of them put 50, some of them put 20, some of them put 10. I did a private VIP webinar with them. All right. Boom. And then I did the Monday through Friday webinar. Right? I did the Monday through Friday webinar, and all the people I brought in, I said, bring your people, and I got the date. These personals, guess what? You want to get the date. What is their date? What is their goal? You want to at least know their goal. Do they want to hit legend? Do they want to hit night? Do you even know? Right? You should know. You should know Monday through Friday. And as I brought people in, I started putting people under each other, right? There's 3 people. Grab their link, I grab this person link, I grab this person link, all the extra people, I start putting them under these people. You want to bring in more people because you want to have the ability to help your team. And they're going to be like, oh, okay, yes, let's go, right? Boom, just like that, okay? So you have to build a list for real. Have you built your list? Like, have you actually thought about how many people do you actually know? How many people do you actually know? How many people do you not know? My goal was I want to talk to everybody I knew and everybody I didn't know, all right? And you have to have your affirmations in your morning routine. So there's a file in the paid group on the affirmations in the morning routine. So I have my affirmations. I was speaking when I was on Hit Legend. I was speaking on my next rank. I changed my screensaver on my phone. I had all my spiritual part down pat. I asked God for help. Said, Lord, please help me with the right direction. I prayed over my team. I was grateful for my team. Even if you have some crazy people on your team or you got issues in your team, trust me, I have had issues in my team, all right? Even if people give you a headache, you still have to be grateful for your team, right? If you're not grateful for your current team, you won't be able to build a bigger team, okay? You got to pray for your team. You got to want the best for your team, and you have to be able to activate people. The reason why some people are not moving is because, you know, your work ethic needs to kick it up a notch. Your people should see you bringing in people, right? Instead of just saying, oh, go bring in some people, right? That really kind of look bad a little bit. If you the sponsor, you like, go bring in people, and then you brought in a few people, and then you just stop, and you just like, go bring in people, and then they never see you bringing in nobody. They gonna kind of look at you like, they not even bringing in nobody. Why should I? You know, that's kind of how people think. And then the reason you want to bring in more people is because you want more people to work with, right? Eventually, you're going to find a leader. Now, I don't know your number, okay? Everybody has their own number. When I say your own number of the amount of people you talk to, if you're really, really, really bad at talking to people, you may not be following the script to a T. Or you may need to talk to more people to bring in people. We don't know your number. It's different for everybody. It really, really is, because people have to connect with you. And if you're not connecting with people and you're just trying to get them in something, then you're going to have a harder time. Okay, so I don't know your number, but you have to keep going until you bring in your first person. So if you're on here and you don't have your first person, it's because you simply have not followed that pipeline that I just showed you. You have not done that pipeline enough, right? Because if you did, people will come in with you. And I tested this. It's called the law of large numbers. When I was struggling, I basically had a copy and paste message in my link. I was spamming people because nobody taught me what to do, but I wanted to see if the law of large numbers work. So what I did, I messaged 100 people. I found this group. I'm gonna tell you what I did. I found this group. It was a whole bunch of people in this group, right? They was all network marketers. They was entrepreneurs. They was bosses, all right? I hit them up, all right? Some of them was people who I knew. Some of them was people I did not know. And then I hit up 50 people from that group, and I hit up 50 people from my page. And I messaged all of those people, and I had 3 signups. I messaged 100 people, and I spammed them. And I got 3 people. I made $300 that day. That's when I knew that the law of large numbers was real, okay? And if a person does not have anybody on their team, it's because they have not shown enough people to plan. Also, what I tell people when they say, oh, this, that, I say, say, you know, do not evaluate your results and do not evaluate your results, all right, if you don't have people on your team, until you have exposed at least 100 to 500 people. All right, because your whole entire job is getting traffic, getting people to look at the information. That's your only job. That's literally your only job. And you have to be growing yourself, of course, and doing your affirmations and all that good stuff. That's your only job, okay? So that's what you want to do. Now, once I hit legend, all right, remember I told you I had made an account. I made an account with my dad because I said I was gonna get him to retire, right? I had that account up there. So once I had hit legend, all that volume, it was under there. He had volume in his third leg. He had some volume in his second leg, but his first leg was looking crazy, right? It was looking bad. It was a weak leg because I wasn't really focused on it. I was so focused on helping people in the team. I said, once I hit legend, I'll come back, okay? So now, right, I came back to the first leg and I said, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do, all right? This is what I did, all right? I said, you know what? I'm gonna go on another launch, all right? And I'm gonna bring in a new group of 50 people. I said I was gonna bring in a new group of 50 people. All right, and this is what I did. I made a chat. If you on here, you know this is true because at least 100 or 200 of you all are in this chat that I made. I made a chat. It's called Tradera Top 50. Some of you are in this chat. It's a private chat just for these people. All right. Why did I want to make this chat for this new group of people? So step one for me, right? Hold on. Let me meet my line. The trend keeps on going. All right. So step one was, all right, make a video, make a launch video, this is ugly. I made basically a launch video telling people what I was about to do. All right, telling people what I was about to do. All right, and I gave them massive value. It's literally people who have watched the video, they on other teams, they in other companies, they like, oh man, I'm bringing in people left and right in my company, thank you. I put massive value on that video. Your income is in direct proportion to the amount of value. So if you on your page and you never giving anybody no tips or you're not showing people nothing, I gave massive value to network marketers. My target market is network marketers because I want to bring in network marketers because they at least have some idea. So I don't really get people who say, oh, this is a Ponzi scheme or a pyramid scheme because my target marketing is on point. I'm talking to people who in the business of personal development, they've done network marketing in the past. Those are the people I'm talking to. I don't want to try to convince and sway somebody to learn about network marketing. I don't want to do that. I want to talk to people who already understand it. So I made a massive video. Step two. My step two was to expose. All right, I'm just going to put an E. This is so ugly, but it's okay. Expose 500 people. A new group of 500 people. So once I made that video, that video had a lot of people who saw it. The reason they saw it because they wanted to know how did she hit legend fast, right? So if you're noble, if you're knight, if you are whatever rank you are, if you're founder, this is what you need to do. You just hit founder. How did you hit founder? Go make a video on it. You hear what I'm saying? If you hit founder, once you hit founder, go make a video. If you're not founder, and you're talking to people and you're doing things, you can make a video on how I'm generating leads. If you got 5 leads and you talk to 10 people, you can make a video on that. Okay, you just learn something, talk about it on your page, right? And then people gonna be attracted. They're like, oh, okay, they're giving value. So if you're noble, whatever it is, a knight, if you're a bishop, if you're a duchess or duke or you know, whatever rank you are, make a video on how you actually did it. Now, don't give them everything, but give them a lot. Okay, don't give them everything, but give them a lot. And what they're gonna say is, dang, this person is giving a lot of value. If I join them, I feel like, you know, I will get a lot of value from them, right? Oh, my next step was to expose 500 people to the video that I made, okay? Hey, here's a video on how I was able to do this. It may bring value to your life. How about you watch it? I didn't say nothing about the opportunity, right? Yet, okay? So I sent that to about 200 people. It was about 300 people. I sent it to 300 people. I said, watch my live. I put it on YouTube, so naturally people was watching it on YouTube too, right? And then I had some people say, what is it that you do? Or what are you doing? And the people who did not say that, I will say, hey, I will come back and I will say, I start using the script on them. See how I did that? And then I was able to bring in 30 people. All right, I'm still signing people up from that same strategy. I just haven't been able to get with them. And hold on, my kids. Yeah, it is. Okay, hold on. Go ahead. I said you can get it. I've been said you can get it. You were supposed to be on it. Oh, well, yeah, it's her turn if she woke. If she woke. Okay, you gotta wait then. All right, so I brought in 30 people. All right, and then they were in the top group, right? They were in this group, this chat. I made a new chat so I can work with them closely. Now, when they came in, what did I tell them? Okay, I asked them, like, are you trying to trade or do you want to build? Like, what do you want to do? I want to know if they're builders, I want to know if they're traders. Okay, you need to know the type of people you're working with, right? Isn't that smart? Doesn't that make sense? Because if you're trying to tell somebody, come to this building training or come to do this, and you don't even know, they probably just want to trade and mind their business, right? So I need to know so I can know what videos to send them. Should I send them training videos? Should I send them building videos? I want to support them, okay? Because sometimes people come in, they want to trade, and they see what's going on. They look at the strategy a little bit, and they're like, okay, I can do this, right? So you want to support your people no matter what. So out of these 30 people, I would say, all right, so one of them came in, she came through dripping. she came in, she got a script, she got the script, right? And she was going on fire. She didn't get barely any sleep, and she was able to hit Bishop, all right? She was able to hit Bishop super, super fast, all right? So because she was one of the first people to respond to me, guess what? Some of the other people who came in later, I put them under her, right? Boom. If you do that, you got people to work with and you got people to put in. So I put them in her first 2 legs, right? I put them in her first 2 legs. And then the next people who come in, it was another person who came in. They came through dripping too. They was on fire, right? They was snapping. I said, here go the information. So here go the webinars. They start picking people on the webinars. They start doing this. I said, if you want me to do a launch, let's do a launch. All right. I know Tiffany came in and she did her launch. She had 100 people on her launch. Didn't make it to that launch, but she played my video. She said, I'm like, okay, hey now. Right. Boom. And I think she's about to hit Bishop like any second. All right. I'm just gonna say Bishop because I know she's about to hit it like any second, right? But guess what? What am I telling these people? I say to hit legend, you need one leader in each leg. Okay. So first off, I'm attracting leaders, right? I'm constantly saying I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm attracting leaders in their organization who can build teams of 500 plus within 30 days or less. Woohoo! That's one of my affirmations. I say it all the time. So a lot of leaders are attracted by the universe because they on the same thing. They want to make millions too, right? Boom. And then it was some people who came in, another person came in because people was getting spillover. Some of the people who came in, they have like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 people in their organization because what am I telling these people? Come bring people to the freaking Monday through Friday webinar, right? And then I give them the script. I give them what they need to be successful, right? I give them the script. And I'm like, okay, what you need to do is use this script on as many people as possible, and let's pack out these Zooms, all right? Some people that came in, about 10 people came in, they just sitting there looking at spillover. If you on here, I'm not saying that you're not doing nothing, but I'm just saying this will happen. This is in a week, okay? By the way, this is in a week, all right? Some of them, they maybe don't quite get it. They trading, or they just trying to figure out what they're gonna do. They have not used the script on anybody yet. They just kind of in la-la land maybe. And I'm gonna talk to them too about it. Like, okay, what are you doing? That's why I'm doing this, and I hopefully they're on here right now. All right. If you don't have a post on your wall yet, something is wrong. If you have not messaged at least 10, 20 people, something is very wrong. You're not understanding what I'm saying. All I'm saying is you're copying and pasting. You're using the script. You're inviting people. I'm not saying anything that's really hard work. So when people be like, oh my gosh, this is so crazy. Like, yes, it's hard work. All right, but it's really stupid stuff. Like, honestly, read a book. Okay, do affirmations. Is that hard? Let me know. I don't know who I'm talking to. Is anything I'm saying actually like crazy? I'm saying read a book. I'm saying grow yourself. I'm saying message people, make new friends, message people. Make new friends, message people. Use a script, copy and paste a script. I'm not saying anything that's like absolutely off the wall, like nobody can do it. The reason we duplicate so well is because everybody has a script everybody knows at least 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 people. If everybody just reach out to every single person on their page, every single person on their phone, a lot of people will be massively successful. Your organization is going to grow like crazy. Okay, so from that 30 people, that leg grew to almost 200 in 1 week. I moved fast. I attracted other people who move fast. This is why if you're a leader, you have to move as fast as possible. I had to move as fast as possible because I knew if I hit legend in 13 weeks, a whole bunch of leaders will be like, whoa, 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 whoa. You just secured $1.2 million in 13 weeks? That's what they think because they making money. A lot of them are already making money, right? And they like, hold up, I'm doing this. It's okay, but shoot, I can use an extra $1 million, right? And you're moving fast. So you have that credibility. So, and then there was a bunch of people that hit Noble, a bunch of people hit Knight, a bunch of people hit Founder. I'm teaching people to go after, at least put one leader in each leg. Guess what? Now they searching for leaders. This person searching for leaders, and it's gonna grow like freaking wildfire, right? But you have to set the tone for your team, okay? You have to set the tone for your team. Super, super. So what I want to do is I want to answer questions. If anybody has any questions or what I did, like I said, I asked them, hey, I'm getting ready to help, this amount of people make this amount of week per week. They don't respond to me, right? Guess what? I'm going to focus on the next person. That person don't respond to me, I'm going to focus on the next person. That person respond. I'm looking for somebody who I can tag team with. That's all I'm looking for. If I brought in 30 people, none of them did anything, I'll be like, oh, shoot. I got to go to get another 30 people because these people ain't doing nothing, right? That's my mindset. I'm constantly bringing in new people.
Hey,
yeah.
Dominique, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, this is Ebony. I was trying to see, how did you do? You said you did the first 3 ranks real quick.
Mm-hmm.
What did you say you did? You said you did something with the first 3.
For the first
to
3
hit
people?
Those, because I'm about to hit one to the second one tonight. What is it called? Oh my goodness. After the founder of Night. I'm about to hit that tonight because I need one more. Yes.
Okay. Good,
so I know
they
coming on the call at 9:30. But I was trying to see, how did you hit the first 3 you said again? You said you hit them so quick.
Yeah, you're doing it. You might have to watch this recording, but my goal was, okay, for example, your goal is to, how many people do you want to bring in personally?
Shoot, personal. Oh Lord, I need 100. I'm trying. Right. I'm on my Facebook making posts, and I got a video that somebody made me now, so I'm gonna post all that. Yeah. So
okay,
at least.
Good. So if you want to bring in 100 people personally, you have to go out and invite anywhere from 1,000 people to 5,000 people minimum. Okay.
Right.
You see what I mean? Now you already have people who you brought in, right?
Right.
So you have to have a conversation with those people, right?
Okay. Right.
You got to have a conversation with those people.
Yeah. The ones I'm bringing in now, I'm using their link to get them some people.
Yes. Yeah, that's right. But you also want to have a conversation with them, and you want to ask them, what do you want to do? Do you want to trade or do you want to build? Right? Okay. You have to ask them that so you can know who are you going to be working with and on your journey to legend. And the traders too, we work with the traders too, of course. We don't, I love trading. I trade myself. I'm going to plug them into what I'm plugging into so we can do it together. You see what I mean? But if they want to build, you have to get with them. You have to get them the script. Remember the script that I gave you?
Yes, I got that. Okay, I got to add in the times, and I got to add a few things in. That's it.
Yeah. So they have that script?
Yes, they got it now.
Okay, good. You got to get them that script, and then you want to ask them, how fast do you want to build this? Do you want to go slow? Do you want to move fast or what? I need you to contact everybody on your Facebook page, everybody in your phone, everybody who you can possibly contact, and just simply share the information. I didn't say sell them anything, but it got to get in front of them. They have to look at it. You see what I mean? So with those people you got, you want to tell them, hey, at least 25 people a week that you want to start, inviting to this webinar and that Forex Fund and Cash group, which is built into the script as well, right? And you want to make sure they have that. While you working, you training them as much as you can. You say, hey, if you make a post, you got a good post, hey, share this post, everybody. Once you get night two, once you actually hit night, you want to make another chat so that you can kind of manage your team as well. You still can add them to that chat with the top 50 launch or whatever, right? That's good, so they can kind of get the information from me as well. But you want to make another chat for yourself, right? For people in your group, so that you can be posting stuff. Hey, this is my post for today. Who needs help, or whatever the case may be. If you see the chat that you in, I'm always posting motivation. I'm like, I'm giving network marketing tips. I'm like, watch this video. You need help with this. That's the type of thing you're doing in your chat on a daily basis.
So only have my team in that one, right? Only my team, not people.
The only people who you see in your downline, even if you don't know them or not.
Oh, okay.
Yes, because by the time you hit, wait, you got how many people in your downline?
Yeah, I got 100 and something. I woke up and it just, every day I wake up, it's more and more people in there. I'm like, I ain't bring but 3 in. And I got 119 or something like that now. And I only been in since April the 18th, and I made founder in less than 24 hours.
Right.
And only welcome 3 in. So.
Yeah, you don't have to put all those people in there. I mean, put the people you brought in there. You don't have to put in, because you did get a lot of stuff. But yeah, and you know what I mean. So make that chat.
So I'm helping lead 2 and 3, right? Lead 2 and 3. Yes. I'm working on them, boy.
Yep. Okay. Yep. So there you go. So you want to, make sure. All we do is we basically share this information with everybody we know, and if we don't know people, we make new friends and we show it to them too. That's it. And then when people come in, all they have to do is get the information out in front of everybody they know, collect decisions, and vice versa. So the problem comes with when people come in and they are not willing to do that, right? They know hundreds of people, but they don't want to share with them, and it's okay. Mm-hmm. But people have to believe in what we have. They have to believe in the product. When you believe in something and you believe in yourself, you want to share like crazy. So you got to really fall in love with the company. You got to fall in love with the team. You got to fall in love with yourself. You got to fall in love with the people you're getting ready to help. That is really going to take you to the next level. Especially, I know a lot of you are pretty excited to become probably, some of you will be the first millionaires in your family because some of you millionaires are going to make more millions because of this as well. So it's just really exciting.
Hey, Dominique.
Yes.
Dominique, this is Tiffany. I see a lot of people asking the same question I did. I'm a newbie, but I'm on my way to legend, just like everybody else here. Good luck to everybody. I wanted to know, how do we get our hands on the script?
Okay.
Being a newbie, Dominique, I've signed up. I'm a paid member. I'm part of the group, but I'm honestly getting a bit overwhelmed with knowing where to go. You talked about the back office. I'll be honest, I'm not even sure where that is yet. Okay. I'm still kind of navigating my way through everything. So if I wanted to get started, getting my first video out, getting my Facebook friends activated and on point, getting that script out, can we get a step-by-step for newbies on exactly where to go to find these things and get going?
Yeah, I'm glad you said that. So that's another thing. So you're going to have people come in, they're brand new. You can get on a Zoom with them, right, and see if they have questions. You kind of want to go through what do you need to do on a daily basis. So when I bring in people, I'm asking them questions, see what they need. If they say, like how you just came on, you said you really don't know what that is, what I will do, I'll say, let's get on a Zoom, Tiffany. You want to get on a Zoom? I'll show you the back office. I'll show you where everything's at. Here's the script. All right. How many Facebook friends do you have? Let's get that. Let's make your first post. All right. So we can kind of do that with you really quick. So I will say, all right, let me log into my dad's account. All right. So this is the back office, Tradera.org. Okay. You got to go to Tradera.org to get to this site. That's your back office. That's how it's all your Forex education. Other case, you're going to log in. You want to make sure you save your card on file. Also, when people come in, make sure they save their card on file, right? Save their card on file. This is the education platform and so forth, right? This is like the training that you're going to have in your back office. Now, here, this cool thing right here, it tells you what you need to hit the next rank, right? It's going to tell you what your current rank is. It's going to tell you how many personals you have. It's going to tell you what you need to hit the next rank. So how to hit the next rank, it's going to tell you. So it's going to have this, you see this little red hourglass? That means you don't have enough people in this leg to hit the next rank. active personal referrals. You have to have at least 3 people who sign up with your link, okay, for this to be checked off. So the next one will be your active members in leg 1. How many people you need is going to tell you. It's going to say you have 400 required and you got 355 that you currently have and achieve. So you got to subtract this from this to get the next number, right? And it's going to tell you what you need for each leg. But let me show you what these legs mean. This leg 1, leg 2, and leg 3, right? And what that means is you can also go to the rank analysis right here. It always tell you what you need. You should always know what you need. So here's the active personal value, right? The members in leg 1 value, members in leg 2, 3, and then it's gonna tell you your rank. But down here, it always tell you what you need, right? Always tell you what you need. So founder says the rank, how many personals you need, how many people in leg 1 do you need, leg 2, and leg 3, okay? So what this means, so for founder, that basically means you need 3 active personals to hit founder, all right? It doesn't matter which leg that you put them in, right? So that's how you get to founder. It always tell you, you need 3 referrals personal to hit founder. Okay, so next rank is called Knight. It tells you you need 3 active personals. It's gonna tell you a thumbs down or a thumbs up if you have that. If you don't have it, that means you need to go get 3 personals.
Like a busy right here.
All right, hold on, everybody may have to. Hold on. All right, so it's gonna tell you Knight, how many active referrals you need. How many people do you need in leg 1? You need 4 in leg 1, you need 4 in leg 2, and you need 2 in leg 3. And then it tells you what do you have. So you always know to subtract this number from this number to know what you need. And it's gonna have like a red thumbs down if you have not completed this task. But you always know what you need. But what do leg 1, leg 2, leg 3 mean? A lot of people ask me, what do leg 1, leg 2 mean? That means you got to go to your genealogy tree. And this is you, all right? This is the first leg, okay? This is the second leg. And this is the third leg, okay? Leg 1, leg 2, leg 3. It's also your first 3 people, right? So if, say for example, you have 2 people, you looked at your rank analysis. Let me go to rank analysis and let me show you. And you see that, all right, you're trying to go for Knight, okay? And it says you need 4, but you only have 2 here, okay? And then you got 2 here and you bring in a new person. So you're like, okay, I need somebody in my first leg because I don't have enough. So you got to go to network, genealogy tree. The first 3 spots are going to be taken, of course. So if this is leg 1, they say you need 4, but you only have 2. You have to find the empty spot to put that person in. Boom, you found the empty spot. You click this and you place the person. They're going to pop up. You can place them in the holding tank. So if all of these was filled, I got to keep going down to find somebody free. So for example, this wasn't free. I got to find somebody to put under here. Boom, I found the empty spot right here. Boom, I'm going to put the next person right here. This is all my first leg. You see how this is my first leg. Everybody here, unlimited levels deep, is your first leg. You got to find an empty spot depending on what you need. So you always should be knowing like what you need in each rank. So right here, this would be my second leg right here. This is me, this is my second leg. So if I need people in my second leg, I need to open up spots to find the empty spot. If this is empty, you can put the person right there. Same thing with leg 3. You need to find an empty spot. Same thing. This is basically just leg 1, leg 2, leg 3. Does that make sense to everybody? Does anybody not understand what I just said? Because if you don't understand that, it's going to be hard for you to hit legend because you don't know how to operate your back office.
So when you find the empty spot, are you personally sponsoring them then?
You can only place somebody who you personally sponsor. So if you use somebody else's link, right, to give to the person, say for example, this person need help, they got to place that person. So this is only for if you have somebody who you got in your holding tank.
Okay.
But you still want to give the links of your team members once you have 3 people, and they're going to have to do this part that I'm talking about. That makes sense.
Dominique.
But if you need somebody in your leg 1, you're going to be finding somebody in your leg 1 to give to the next person if you have extra people. You're looking through here, you like, okay, who need help over here? Is this person founder? What do they need? And then if you got another person, you say, okay, I need people in my first leg, so let me go hit Sherry up and get her link and put the next person in right there. That's gonna be your first leg.
Hey, Dominique, this is Naya from Maryland. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, girl. Thank you. I have a quick question. If someone becomes inactive on your leg, how does that work?
They're gonna stay there. So that's why I was talking about the empty spots. You just gotta go around them because it's always empty spots somewhere, but it's still the same leg.
Okay, so it's still, so you can't replace them. Like you can't, like if somebody wants to join, you can't actually like put them over them. You just have to put them under them.
So if, yep. So for example, let's just say Sherry went inactive and I need somebody to go in this leg. She's stuck, she's right here. She's not gonna move right now, but I need to go down lower and find this empty spot here. It's the same leg. The company don't care where you put people as long as it's in the right leg. That's all they care about. So you can go around inactive people.
Okay. Do they do like a clean sweep? Like every 30 days they go in there and kind of like sweep out all the inactive people?
Right now they haven't yet, but I know they will in the future once they get the iPay out, the new payment system together so we can get faster pay. They got a few more priorities before that, but I know they're going to be doing that soon. But either way, it don't matter because you can just go around them.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Hey, Dominique.
Yes.
Hey, this is Dr. Breakthrough. Couple things. Hey, one, while you doing such a great training, I got a call from somebody and signed them up while you were doing your training.
Oh, so, hey, were they on the training? Are they on the training?
No. They're watching the 15-minute getting started video, but they're going to be on the webinar later on. Yeah. So no, I'm saying I told them, I said, look, I'm on the webinar now. And, but anyway, so gave them the link and they signed up and I said, okay, text me back when you're ready. And I said, cause I'm watching this webinar and then I'll place you from my holding tank, blah, blah, blah. And so anyway, that happened while you were doing this training. So just let people know you should always constantly be talking to people. As you mentioned, is just constantly doing that. And it's incredible. So I got another person that will be signing up here. They get off work here in about another 45 minutes. I'll be calling to sign up. Also in the question, somebody put, what personal development books would you recommend? I think I got a good one you probably would recommend. What you think?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, we got one called How to Build a Big Team Fast. And I think, part of the company here working with everybody from the ground up. And by the way, a guy I signed up yesterday made founder already today.
Wow.
Within less than 24 hours. But like you said, it's just constantly loving on people, sharing it with people, and just letting them know you believe in them, right? Letting them know that, hey, you're gonna walk them to that place called Legend. But our book, How to Build a Big Team Fast, chronicles how I built one team to 22,000 people in 4 months, making $100,000 with that particular company. My wife and I built another team to over 13,000 people in 3 months. And then I built a team to 1.5 million over 6.5 years. And everybody kept begging me, Doc, what are you doing? What are you doing? And so anyway, that book chronicles 8 main principles. And of course, you have that book, and I think you'll endorse it. Well, actually, you sent a powerful endorsement. But so I would recommend that to the people, to the book also, because it's written by somebody who's actually doing it, not just somebody who trains. And I'm actually part of the company as well. And I'm building. I'm not just here just to be here. I'm actually building.
Right.
And so, alrighty. But again, keep up the great work. We appreciate you.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Hey, Dominique. This is Lauren. I'm also from Maryland area. I had a question because I hear people keep talking about the script, and then I just heard Dr. Breakthrough say something about video. Where are all of this scripts and videos to help for all the newcomers? Like, where is that information exactly?
Yes, good question. So when you first get started, your sponsor is supposed to send you a welcome message, okay? Did you get a welcome message?
No, I didn't get a welcome message, no.
When you first came in, what did your sponsor tell you to do?
I haven't really been getting any directions. I've been kind of like figuring stuff out on my own.
Oh, honey, no, we're not gonna do that. Listen, when you bring somebody in, make sure are you in a paid elites group?
Am I in whose?
The paid group?
Yeah, I'm in the paid group. Like, I'm a founder now.
Oh, good job. So you just. Okay, so this is the group. Let me show you where it is, and I'm gonna give some books as well. Paid elites group. So even if your sponsor dip out on you, leave you high and dry, if they put you in this paid group right here, you can become legend. Okay, you can literally become legend. I'll share with you where everything is because sometimes people don't know where it is, and that's okay. So here's kind of like the getting started post. It's a lot of information on here. Yes, it is. All right. It got the 2-week syllabus, all that good stuff. And this is like a homework assignment. This gonna help you too if you want to save this post. So when a new person gets started, this is one of the first homework assignments that I give them. Oops. Here's the script that I'm talking
So
about.
the group is called Paid Members Elite Group?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are you in this group?
I don't know. I'm about to check now.
Yes. So this is the first homework assignment that I give people. All right. Right here is to collect 25 to 50 decisions using the script. And here it is right here. I put the script in the comments. Let me go to it. It's 2 versions of the script. Let's see. So it's in the comments section. While we on here, what I'm gonna do, here it is right here. Here's a good script right here. I'm gonna call it the money script. It's right here. I'm gonna put it in the file just so you can have it. So everybody can have it right here. This works like a charm. Uh-oh. Stella, what you saying though? Hope you're not saying nothing crazy. All right, let me put it in here. Invite members. While we on here, everybody, you can start inviting people too. So while I go over to getting started stuff, hold on.
Hey, Dominique.
Hey.
Hey, it's Lori. Hey, I just want to make a comment real quick. That I know the one girl that had asked about the first 3 positions, in our matrix, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, which I didn't know until afterwards either. But what my Estelle likes to call the prime real estate. So she said, your first 3 positions are like your prime real estate, where you want to take those first 3 positions if you can. So you want to put your family members there on those top 3 positions, whether you're brothers, sisters, children, whatever. And then that's your top 3 positions, because then you're going to build under those 3 positions, which is what Dominique mentioned earlier. She took those top 3 positions and she joined. And so did my sponsor. I unfortunately didn't do it. But so anyway, just a heads up for all y'all just getting started or when you want to share, because now they're getting 4 paychecks instead of 1. So, which is what you're doing, right, Dominique?
Yes.
So see that, guys? Instead of, like if you put if you put them there and pay for them, and if you're collecting, you're getting those 4 checks. And so instead of, getting $500 a month, if you're night, or if you get to know 1,000, then you're going to get that times 4. So once you build your teams up, so just want to get that in there because I think that's cool that people may not think about it, but it's good information to share.
Yes.
And also, you're going to build your team way faster.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, I want to add something to that real quick because you guys might not be aware. This is Wendy, by the way. A lot of people, when they join a business, don't take the time to read the actual rules and everything that goes along with that. And Tradera has updated their policy on that in March, and you can find that on their main website. So no one person can have more than 1 IBO account.
Right.
You can have more than 1 membership account. You can sign up your husband, your son, daughter, like she was just saying, like Dominique did her dad, husband, that kind of thing. But don't misinterpret that to mean you should go and get yourself 3 accounts underneath yourself, because that will kick you in the butt later. That can actually be grounds for termination. So make sure you guys go into the actual website and look for the policies and procedures and read through the whole thing so that you are sure that you're always doing the correct thing, so that you don't accidentally get in trouble for something that you didn't know about. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
And Dominique, so I wasn't a part of that group, so I just wanted to let you know, I guess I joined the group now, at least, yeah.
Okay, so what's your username? Can you tell me your username?
Yeah, it should be, I think, LDH5020.
Okay, hold on, give me 1 second. Yeah, that's another thing. If you're gonna have massive duplication, you want to plug your people in. Well, that's okay. It's some people have their own group too. Like some leaders, they may have their own group, and that's okay too. It's okay too. But I know everything you need to become legend is definitely in here, for sure. And if you have another group, that's perfectly fine too. That's perfectly fine.
Hey, Dominique, what was the name of this group again that you're showing us right now?
It's called the Paid Elites Group.
The Paid Elites Group. Thank you. And we just type it in to see if we're a member, correct?
Yes. So if you go to the files too, this is for the young lady who said, where's all this information? If you click files right here, you got the money script, you have the 2-week syllabus. This, if you trading, when people learn trading, you can give them this file link and make sure they join this group, and you can give them this link. We literally went through we went through the back office together. We went through where's the webinars, how to get the indicators. I'm telling you, if you just give this to them, they'll be completely on their way to be trading. Okay. And what was that username? I didn't get it. I'm on the back office now. You tell me your username again?
Yes, LH5020.
Are you brand new?
Yeah, I'm new. I think I got in on 2 days ago.
Do you know if you go in your back office, is your link available?
Hold on.
Hey, Dominique, could I say something?
Yes, unmute your line, because I had to mute everybody. You gotta unmute your line.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I just want to add to what the lady said earlier. When people join, they don't read anything.
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to be funny, but everyone who I signed up, I give them so much information. I say, hold on, I don't want to overwhelm you with all this, but if you have any questions, please let me know.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm saying that because I signed up Miss Tiffany Searles, and if she check her inbox, I send her everything, even to join the paid group. That's because I don't play. This is serious. And everybody on my team understand I'm direct, I'm serious. And anything, you don't get on my nerves because I'm going to push you to your greatness. So I just want to, read everything that you get word for word, click on everything, go through every page. If you don't know what it is, click on it and read it. Click on it, because that's what I do. I didn't wait on my sponsor to give me anything. I took the initiative myself, because if I want to be legend, I got to do what everybody else is not doing and prove that, hey, I can't take this lightly. So I just want to say, read everything that you get in your inbox. Don't take it for granted that you know what it is, because this is a new opportunity. And if the whole network marketing is new. Like you said, most people don't make a dime doing network marketing because they give up before they get to that point.
Right.
I just thank you, Miss Dominique, for everything that you have done and what you teach us. And I share everything. So I just want everyone to know, take it upon yourself to read everything. Don't wait for nobody to get read.
Yes. I'm glad you did this.
This is Tiffany Searles, and I got to piggyback off of Apostle Moore. He fed me so much awesome information. That's why I was overwhelmed. It's not that he wasn't giving it to me. I was just getting so much from him. I was trying to figure out where I needed to go, in which order and what. He was a plethora of information and such an awesome support, and remains that way. I can get to him at any point in time and ask him something and he's on it. So great lead there, and great training from you, Dominique. So with everybody here sponsoring everybody, and we're coming as a team, there's no way we can lose on this. So thank y'all so much for this great information.
Awesome. Hey, Dominique, my name is Dwayne, and I'm calling from Dallas, Texas. I just wanted to say that I sent in my request to add to this page, so please accept my join request.
Okay, so this is how it works, guys. Okay, so in order to get in this group, the first thing that has to happen is your sponsor has to place you in the organization, because Wendy, let me show you what it looks like. And here go to well, if you knew like Tiffany and you want to go to your back office, start here if you want to trade, okay? And if you want to build, get this money script and start inviting as many people to the webinars as possible. That's the main things to do if you don't want to get overwhelmed and then you just spend your time. I want to show you these. This is the 21-day boot camp. You can start here as well. Tell you what to post every single day. And yes, it is a lot of information, but you just want to go baby steps. If you got 10, 20, 30 minutes a day, just get the information down. But I tell people, why you trying to learn where everything goes? Start sending people to the webinar, because you do not have to know everything to sign somebody up. As long as you got a sponsor who can at least help you answer questions. And I want to make sure you have these affirmations too. These are the affirmations that I've been using for 3 years, saying, oh, I'm gonna be a millionaire, I'm a millionaire, and I'm a millionaire. And guess what? You know, it's gonna happen for you too. So here it is right here. Here are the affirmations. They are absolutely, absolutely, absolutely incredible. I've been saying these for 3 years straight. All right. You see right here, 25 affirmations for your inner entrepreneur. Everybody should be doing this on a daily basis. Everybody, all of the people who I train, they do really, really good with this. So
can I say something?
020, who was that who gave me LH5020? I did not see you pop up in the organization. So let me show you how it works real quick. So what happens is Wendy or myself, we approve people in this group, okay? Wendy has access to my back office, because when you go to your back office, this is how you look. Like right here.
Right, you guys, if you don't answer the question of putting your username and your sponsor, you're automatically denied, because the only way that we can be sure that you deserve to be in the group as a paid 99 member is so that we can actually find you within the organization. And if we can't find you, if you typed in your username wrong, if you have a capital where there shouldn't be a capital, if you have a space where there shouldn't be a space, if you have a period and there shouldn't be a period, you're not going to populate and you will automatically be denied.
Yeah, so I'm looking at LH5020. You see it says, please.
It's LDH.
Oh.
LDH. And the L, I don't know if the capitalized L or lowercase L makes a difference.
There you go. Oh,
yeah.
I found you. All right. Perfect. So you see how I say there's 100 million people waiting to join this group.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, if people, let me show you some people who did it wrong. Okay. Let me see. Did you request to join this group, right?
I did request to join the group.
Yeah. Okay. Let me find you.
You just went past me.
I did.
That's Dwayne Carey.
Let me see,
Dwayne Carey Payne.
Okay, I might have passed you.
There's two handsome men sitting there.
Okay.
And there are some of you guys who have literally requested multiple times with the same username that doesn't populate. And so you keep getting denied and you keep asking. And so that's one of the reasons. So it's
and like
just like just a second ago.
Latanya right here, she probably is in the organization. We don't know, but she hasn't answered any of the questions. Nobody invited her, so I don't know. And then so me and Wendy would just probably decline it. Sorry, Latanya, if you're on here.
We wouldn't even reach out to you and ask you a question, because as you can see, there's so many all the time. Like I literally go in there 3 times a day and approve, and there's still that many. Because it's a constant accrual of people. And so we don't have the time to literally like see, oh, well, she didn't answer questions. Let me reach out to her on Facebook and find out who. No, you have to follow the correct steps. Okay. And we don't say that to be rude. We just have to be time management.
Okay. Right, like her right here, she didn't answer no questions. I got to decline. Right, you see what I mean? After I didn't see you. What? I didn't see you.
It should be Lauren.
You just passed me up.
I did. Did I pass somebody? I'm sorry.
Ingrid Bailey.
Oh, I know her.
You just passed me up.
I did.
You passed me up too.
I just requested maybe about 5 minutes ago. I didn't know you had to go through I didn't know the proper channels.
Okay, there we go.
I'm sorry.
Tony Miller right there, Tony Miller.
Me
And
and
I'm
Wendy, we gonna tag team
I
this.
still don't see my name, but I answered the question and submitted. Look.
I see Jasmine. I didn't see Lauren. But okay, so if you got to be invited. So it says invited by summer. Like we would approve that because.
There go Dwayne.
Oh, there you go.
Wasn't invited.
Dwayne. I gotta verify you real quick though.
Okay, you can use me as an example.
All right, so this is what I would do. I'm gonna copy and paste.
Yeah,
Let's
because
see.
mine says pending. So
Right here, copy. So genealogy, I just search. Me or Wendy, one of us would do it. And there he goes. So he would get approved, basically. Let's see. There you go. There you go.
And remember, you guys, you have to be a $99 active member. If you're only IBO or you have expired, you will not be approved.
Yeah, so you see here it say client membership. If his just said IBO, he would not have got approved. So I got to say client membership. Thank you, Wendy. That is the right, yeah. So anybody else?
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Susan. Thank you, and hopefully you find my name.
I will make
Dominic,
sure.
this is Edgar Barrington.
Yeah, so anybody else have any questions?
Yeah, Dominic, this is Edgar Barrington. I'm from Trinidad. I
Okay.
joined yesterday. Two
Oh,
questions.
yeah. Yes.
Two questions. One, my application is also pending to
Okay.
get in that group.
Okay.
And the other one is that I couldn't activate my IBO. I signed up 4 people today, and I still couldn't get in this.
What's your username, Edgar?
Say again?
What's your
Barry B. Barry B.
Spell that?
Barry B. B-A-R-R-Y-B. Capital.
Can you type it in the chat? That'll make it easier.
Yeah, type it in chat. Type it in chat. I think I'm putting it in wrong. That's my bad.
Give me a second, please.
Everybody will definitely get approved for that group who did it correctly today, okay? Okay. All right.
Dominique, he's saying Barry B, that's B as in Bubba, A-R-R-Y, B as in Bubba again.
Cool. It should pop up. Oh, there you go. All right, good. You smart. You okay? So you already placed these people, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. And what was your question?
I tried to sign up for the IBO, and it's not allowing me to.
Okay, you got to make sure you do it on the computer.
Yes.
And then you go to subscription. And then you go to, hold on, I'm on the wrong page. I'm in my account. So I got multiple accounts. So like I said, my dad, he has the client membership. I do have the product. Okay, trust me, I have it. My husband got it on his account. My account is an IBL. Okay, I'm just letting you know.
Dominique.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes. Hello.
My name is Shannon Holiday. I just wanted to first of all thank you for this whole webinar. You, Tiffany, Yvette, all of you all are just amazing, and I'm really in awe of you guys, of you young ladies' leadership skills and all of the things that everybody have shared, all of the knowledge that's been shared so far. So, but the reason why I'm attempting to interject is I was having issues initially today, activating my IBO. When I went to put my card in, it was saying card is not found. But then what I realized is I was ignoring, I kept skipping the prompt that would populate that said add card. So you have to add your card first. Yeah. And then once you add your card, then you can move forward and do the IBO process. And when you click on subscription or what have you, it's going to automatically populate the part that says purchase. I'm sorry, when you get ready to purchase, it's going to automatically populate, and then all you have to do is just submit, because everything else is already pre-filled on this very page that you're showing.
Thank you so much. That's what she said. So if you didn't hear what she said,
I did all of that, and it's still.
So you see your card on file?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Okay, did you try on the computer?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, did you see purchase IBO membership at the?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and then when you hit purchase IBO, what happens?
it took me to the site and it just kicked me back out.
Can you private message me your login, and then
Okay.
I can try to do it for you and see if
Okay.
it might, because sometimes it might be the Chrome or the Firefox or the a browser that you use or something weird like that. Let's see. Yeah, just send it to me in your thing. But everybody should know, like the training group, it has the files, it has the money script. So somebody say, they overwhelmed or whatever, this is all you gotta do. You say, do you want to trade or do you want to build? They say they want to trade, you want to copy and paste that file with the team 2-week step-by-step blueprint. When we did that together, because we did it all together as a team before, it literally break down what do you have to do to start trading and making money fast, okay? So you just send them that one thing, okay? You send them all that stuff that they can get overwhelmed with, which is easy to get overwhelmed, okay? Right? I understand, because it's literally $20,000 plus worth of value within this group and the company together. So send them that file. If they say they want to build, send them, they need that money script, okay? They need that money script. They need to know where that is, all right? And they need to build their list, all right? And just have them start messaging everybody they know and everybody they don't know. If they do that, they gonna make money. Simple.
Hello, Dominique.
Did you send it to me, Edgar? 1 second, y'all, sorry. Yes. Oh, there, wait, it just say. Okay, I just need your login, your user, your what is it called? Your username and the password, Edgar, so I can go back there and see if I can do it.
Thank you.
Hey, Dominique.
Password if you want.
Dominique.
Yes.
When I had that problem, this is Alan. When I had that problem, I had to take my card off and put it back on.
Okay.
And it went through.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Hello.
Okay. Thank you.
Hello, Dominique.
Yes. Oh.
Hello.
Yes. Hi.
Hi, this is Cassia calling from Chicago. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for all the wonderful information that you're giving. I'm coming in as a newbie and just wanted to know, what is your advice for those who are coming in as traders?
Oh yeah. So my advice is to start with that 2-week syllabus, right? Did you see where I showed the file?
Yes, I went through the syllabus.
Okay. Did you go through
I read everything through the syllabus. Yes.
Okay. Wait. How long have you been in?
It's been 2 weeks.
So did you go through the one where we went through it together, or did you just go through it by yourself?
I went through it by myself. Full-time mom, so I had to pick a schedule which was best for me. Yeah, I read everything by myself.
Okay, so that's what I mean. You want to go through the one where we did it together, because I have like bonus information on there. Like I tell people, this is the sessions that you want to come to make your money. This is the session that you want to come to here. Let me show it to you. Are you in the paid Elise group?
Yes.
Okay, so you want to go to this one right here, because if you just like what I noticed, if somebody go through the syllabus by themselves and they don't go through the one that we did together, they say exactly what you just said. They like, okay, I don't know what to do next. Really, this one right here, this is the one. This is what I send to people. Everybody who I send this to, they don't have that. They don't say that. So this is the one we did together right here. Let me put it in the chat. All right. So it says day 1, day 2, day 3. But in the midst of these video, we help people set up their demo accounts. We help them set up their live accounts. Because if you went through the syllabus, it says set up your demo account, set up your live account, I think. If it don't, but like I said, we did this here. I showed them how to sign up for 20pipsanddip.com. I showed them how to get the indicator. I showed them how to come to the money sessions that people making the most money from. I showed all of that. So if you're trading, you want to start coming up to the live sessions if you went through the syllabus. And the syllabus is meant to go through over and over again as well. Let me put this in here. Right here. Save that. I'll just put it in the chat. And if anybody say, you know, I just want to trade, make sure they copy and paste that, send that to them. And they need to go through the day ones because I literally showed them how to set up a demo, a live account, how to do it on the phone, how to do it on a computer, and what sessions you need to show up to. So if you already went through the syllabus, you should be coming to the live sessions and trading with us, basically.
Okay, I will definitely go through that information tonight.
Okay, good. All
Thank
right.
you so much.
Hey, Miss Clark.
Oh, hello.
Hey, Dominic. That's a good thing that you said, because the syllabus only take you so far. Once you get on to the live training,
Right.
You will see, and they explain it oh so well. So then when you go back to the syllabus, you'll be able to start saying, oh, now I see that candle. I see why they placed that trade there. I see why they waited. So yeah, just get on live now. Get on live trading now.
Yes, I will.
Yep.
Hey, Dominique. I apologize. This is Tiffany. I just copied the link you put in the chat and pasted it, and it said that the link is broken.
Your baby sleeping.
Yeah, but I also if you go to the group, you just click
Like, so can you talk or no?
Then you go to
All right.
and you just hold on, let me make sure I don't share that part. Edgar, you want to, it says billing address not showing, so just take off the card and then go to subscription, try to purchase IBO and enter your card again, and then make sure you save your card again. Try that one should work.
Thank you. I'll try it now.
Hello, Dominic. My name is Armando Mazin, and I also requested admission to this paid elite group. I still haven't gotten a response. I did indicate my sponsor and so on, but that was a couple days ago. I still don't got the approval, so I cannot access the material.
Yeah, try to add yourself again. And
how do I do that?
If it was a couple of days ago, you may have had your information in there slightly wrong, or you might not have been placed with your sponsor just yet. If you can't see your link in your back office when you request access into this group,
Yeah,
you
I
wouldn't
do see
populate
it.
for us to
I already
see.
signed up one person already under me, but
Okay.
I still don't have access to this material on Facebook.
Hello, Dominic. This is Juan Sarmiento. How are you guys doing? Thank you so much for everything that you guys doing here. Actually, I already add Armando to the page. It just needs to be approved. And also, I add some other person today.
Okay. All right.
Armando was added to the paid elite groups. I think it was about 3 or 4 days ago.
Okay. All right.
I know that you guys are busy,
Try
but
to add them again and see if you can add them again, because it might not have went through.
I did twice. I did twice already. But let me add it.
You may be one of those people who have the incorrect username, because there was about 4 of them who don't show up, and then they re-sign up to be approved with the same exact username that's still not showing up. So verify and make sure that the username that they give you is the right one.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now, which is Armando Massin. And I just did it again. This is the 3rd time I'm doing it.
And we can also do my son Andres Mazin as well.
He has to be your friend in Facebook so he can add it to the page.
Okay.
Just let him know to add me as a friend, and I'll add him to the group.
Okay.
That would be great. Thank you so much, Armando. Great job.
And also, you guys remember that when you invite somebody to the group, if they don't go in and accept the invite and answer the questions, their username is not going to populate for us to see on our side. It'll just show blank.
Correct.
And that'll make them be declined. So that could have been something that occurred as well.
Okay. My question, this is Armando again. We're trying to work with mostly with the Spanish, people out there to try to bring it on board to Tradera. Do you guys have any material in Spanish that videos or any, like those posters that we post on the social media?
It's a Spanish website. that we have.
Oh yeah, what's the name of it?
Yes, I'll post it in there. Somebody actually posted it in the pay group. If you search Spanish, Tiffany, make sure you go to files and click Team 2 Week Syllabus Step by Step. This is the one you want. This is where I got the information. You can go here yourself and click files and find it right there. All right, but as far as Spanish, let me just type Spanish in the search bar. And I think Janet posted a link. Okay, generic, let me see. Who posted that? Okay, so I thought it was in here already. Misty, I don't know if she's on here, but she might be on the other call, but Misty sent it to me. I'll post it in the group once I find it. But I'll make sure I post it. There is a generic website though, for the Spanish community that somebody made. I don't know who made it, but I thank them for making it. Oh, it says SpanishMarketing.club. That's the website.
Okay.
SpanishMarketing.club.
And it's affiliated or part of the Tradera online marketing for the,
yeah,
to learn this investing.
It just explains it for people.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's what we try. Try to use any material that we could use to, put them into the hands to, introduce it to the topic, and from there, go to the learning process. Go through the 2-week syllable, and try to get them acquainted to try to invest if they want to do after the 2 weeks introduction.
Yeah, and that they are working on getting the site in Spanish and French right now too, as well. So that's going to be yes.
Perfect.
Yep. And let me see if I can type it again. Spanish. I just posted it. So here it is right here. SpanishMarketing.club, and shows the presentation for people. Yes. So everybody, also the webinar schedule, I put I put the most important things in the file section. So for example, webinars and trading sessions, they are all right here. So I get messages every day of people saying, what's the webinar? I do webinars Monday through Friday, 10:30 Eastern, 9:30 Central, every single Monday through Friday. Here's the meeting, the same link, so you don't have to ask me anymore where's the webinar. It's right here under webinars and trading sessions. And then this right here is where if you're a trader, you want to come to these, you will make a lot of money trading. If you just show up to these, they give out signals. I make money every time I show up here. Okay, it's 2 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Eastern. This shows also all of the meetings that we have. So this is like our calendar. This is Forex Basics 101. On the weekends that we do, here's the meeting ID. My husband does these. Charting and secrets. So like we literally have everything for people to be successful. They just have to know where everything kind of is. So yeah.
Beautiful. Wow, this is good.
Hello. Hi. So I have a question. I just want to find out if I'm not able to get my 3 people and I still want to do the trading, do I then pay $99 to be able to still do the trading?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Okay. And my second question as well, is it possible to kind of sign up with a different sponsor?
You really want to, I mean, if you're in this group, you really want to pretty much stay where you are, because you have everything you need to be successful for the most part. But yeah, you want to stay where you are, basically, because we don't really want people to be like cross recruiting or whatever you call it. And if you're in that group, you really have everything you need to be successful. Now there are people that they just can bring in more people than the natural person, but that's kind of what people want to do, their due diligence when they first ask the person that they sign up, if that makes sense. But Yeah.
The reason why I asked that question is because my sponsor kind of said a lot of things that made me sign up, but now it looks like it's something else when I came into the business. And I'm like, that's not really fair because I'm coming from a different network marketing and I've got people under me before, and we just have to tell people what it is from day one, you know. So that's why I was asking that question.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
To add something to that, it is an unfortunate thing that occurs sometimes. However, technically, according to Tradera's terms and conditions, if you want to have a different sponsor, you're technically supposed to let your account go inactive, wait 6 entire months before you sign up again with someone else, technically. So that's just a little nugget of knowledge for you guys there. It can get a lot of people in trouble if they go around it the wrong way. And that can potentially get your new sponsor in trouble as well as yourself. And so you want to be really careful about things like that. What I would suggest for you is to just kind of take the bull by the horns, be your own advocate for your own business, dig into everything that's here for you, and shine on your own.
Right, thank you very much. I'm from the UK, so sometimes I'm not able to join your trainings and stuff because it's like almost 2:30 a.m. here. But now that I've joined the paid group, I joined the paid group myself, so I'll try and just figure things out. Thank you very much.
Okay, good question.
Hey, Dominique, can I just piggyback off of what Christine, is that her name? Well, Wendy, I'm sorry. Was saying. So I just want to say, just because of the fact that, of course, I've been in multiple network marketing companies, I don't really like when people seem to put so much pressure on the sponsor instead of putting a lot of pressure on themselves. So you have a lot of people that'll say, oh, well, if I had joined under this person or if I had joined under that person. And like you said, some cases, I guess that will be true. But to me, like when I joined, I just was like, listen, let me go in here. I'm going to try to, read, like you said, go through the back office, go and be connected to everything. Yes, I try to send stuff to my team, but I do sometimes feel like I shouldn't have to remind you guys of everything if you're in the group and you get the same information I do. If you treat this like a business owner instead of, let's say, like an employee, once we switch that mindset, it doesn't matter who you sign up under because you will get the people, because you will attract that and you'll work the business. And it doesn't matter what time zone or anything that you're in, you have to just know that this is important and you have to work in it. Sometimes there will be people who, you may have too much expectations on. I don't know what they told you to get you to join and things like that. However, once you're in here switching, going around, if you have to wait 6 months to switch, you could have passed up $60,000 when you can just work, and hopefully you pull a strong leader, and then it's going to help you, and then you won't have to feel like, oh, well, because I'm not signed up under Dominique or Wendy or Edgar or Charity or whoever, I'm just reading names, of course. And you can say, well, hey, I'm working it because I want to work it because if my team on here listening, please believe, yes, I'm trying to be y'all sponsor, the best sponsor, but I need y'all to put in some work too, period. Okay, that was it.
Thank you for saying
can I say something real quick?
That was really
100%.
That's the reason why I was saying with the group, because I know I'm still trying to be added to the group, and so I don't know how active my sponsor is, but knowing that I didn't even have like a welcome and all that, so I totally agree with you on that. Like, do what you need to do what you have to do, and do, and so I'm hoping that I can get into this group because obviously you guys have a lot of information that's willing to help grow business. So
how did you know about this training if you're not in the group?
I totally do understand.
I know about the training because of another group I'm in.
Oh, wow.
That has other people who have joined, I guess from not necessarily my sponsor, but I guess people above my sponsor.
Okay, got you. So
Yeah.
you are in. Okay, you probably just in a. You probably just in another group with somebody.
Pongamos la bandejita para los plátanos y todo.
I
Comamos hoy y
totally do
mañana.
understand what the lady just said, but the thing is, when you have a sponsor and you're new in the group, I think that you're supposed to be directed to the right places so you get the information that you need to do whatever you need to do. Because like I said, I'm coming from a different network marketing, so I do understand network marketing, but it's only fair for your sponsor to show you. Like I
Right.
had to add myself to this the paid group myself.
That's different. You different, and I think we all talking about two different situations because you wasn't really plugged in how you could have been, and then there's people who actually do all this stuff for their people. They
Sácalo.
everything, and then you don't go through nothing. I think you just didn't have the right information. Like
Yeah, because if I didn't watch this webinar today, I would have not even continued. I would have just given up. But because I
Ya
watched
un
it
5 minutos vamos a terminar ahí
and they're
un
showing exactly what you need to do, I'm like, okay, I'm in.
Yeah.
Good evening.
That's good. Yep. That's
Hello,
right.
team. Hi, Dominique. This is Corey, and I wanted to. We're talking pretty much about the topic of training, onboarding, and so I want to ask you very specifically. We've all seen your video. We were more than likely directed to your video, but I would like to hear you tell us specifically how you approached training when you first started. How important was training for you? Did you focus on that when you started building your team? Would you elaborate on that some?
When you say training, do you mean which training?
From the sign-up process to people getting started, either building their teams or trading.
Okay.
Going through the materials or watching the videos, like what was your approach?
Are you saying like, okay, so I first started and then what? I'm trying to get the question that you asked.
The question is, would you share with us the process or the approach that you took regarding training when you first got started? How important was the training process of getting people onboarded, signing up into the company, and then what steps did you take to get them till they was ready to, go into the trading sessions or just
right here, see?
Oh, sorry. It got, I think you got to unmute your line, sorry. I think I get your question now. I had to, it was unmuted. But yeah, so yeah, when I first started, a lot of what you see now was honestly not in place, okay? I realized we needed to put something together. That's when I created the training group and made a little script. That script didn't exist. We have many scripts from the beginning to now. We've just been, refining it and getting it down. And then I remember, I was talking to Misty and she was like, this is what I'm saying to people. And I was like, oh my gosh, no wonder you don't got no sign-ups. And then that kind of went off in my head. Like, it's probably a lot of people don't know what to say. Let me put the script together. So I put a little script together for Misty. And then she came back and she was like, I didn't sign up 40 people in 2 days. And I was like, oh, shoot, I think the whole team needs to see this script. So we started giving people the script. Everybody started blowing up. And then we just been refining it. So as far as training, I really, honestly, I had to go by what I knew as far as network marketing and building in the past, because we didn't really have all that infrastructure. And then, my upline created the launch manual. We do have the launch manual. And that's kind of where I had to start. And then I just started going through my back office and trying to figure it out, to be honest. So I understand when people come in and they kind of don't know what to do, because I kind of had to figure out what we really needed to do. But what you see now, like all these scripts and all this stuff, that was just not in place. So it is really important when you get a new person started to, give them what they need to be successful. If you have a group, add them to the group. If you have something that you want to share, their first post, you want to give them the first post and all that good stuff. But a brand new person can come in and, minimum, we got the launch manual as well here. This is kind of what okay. All right, so the launch manual, like it's in here, compressed launch manual right here. If you go through this launch manual, let me click it. Why is it clicking this? This launch manual, I didn't have this when I first started, but it was created as we went on, but this kind of what I started with, and I decided to make that paid elites group, and I was like, come on, we need to make this group. I got the Forex funding group together so people can add their prospects to it. But this is literally the launch manual. You can go through this and fill this out, and you'll be successful even if you just follow this. Like, it shows you how to secure your ranks, what do you need for each rank, what's your commitments, writing your list. So because I had that, I'm like, when people get started, I'm like, what you want to do? You know, you got to write down your list of 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 people, but I have a script that's not in here, and I give that to them so they can do this. So I'm following this, but you know, we got, you know, the scripts, we got, here's the 2-week study guide. Like, if you just at least minimum get this to somebody, they can be very, very successful. But,
okay, thank you so much, Dominique. I'm just gonna surmise from what I got from what you said is you went into it, learned as much as you could from whatever was provided, and wherever you saw gaps at, you saw fit to develop your own, you know, a how-to or list or whatever you could do in order to help on, you know, newcomers, help members that you were inviting to the opportunity. Am I about right with that?
Mm-hmm. And I just shared everything that I was doing, like my daily method of operation. Here's the launch manual. Here's what to say here's what I say when I talk to people. You can say it too. Here's some posts. I gave them 21 days of posts with the 21-day book. I just really just gave people everything they needed to be successful. And if I didn't have it, I created it. If I felt like people needed something, I just created it. So
exactly. Well, thank you very much, because the leadership point of whatever we're doing as, you know, starting our own team or team building, I understand is very, very important. It's the foundation for the team that, you know, we're going to build. And if we don't give them what they need, if we don't provide reference or access to materials or develop materials, then we know we're going to have a weak team. So I really thank you for sharing that with us. Thank you so much.
Yes. And we do these every week, y'all.
Hi, Dominique.
Yes. Hey, Melissa.
Hey, I just wanted to add something. You know, like one thing that I did to take a step for the team, first when they come in, whether they are traders or whether they are there to build or both, what I did for my team was I put it in the popular topics section in the group, and I literally put it in step by step what my people had to do. Like, the first step would be to join the Telegram groups and your group, as well as the prospects group. So I literally put it in numerical order for the steps taken. For traders, they would go through steps 1 through 3, and the rest would follow. If they're doing both, they would go through every single step.
Yeah.
So it's something, you know, something to order it up so that they would have every step and they wouldn't miss out on anything, you know, just to get them trained up really well. And of course, you know, you would have to jump on a conference with them and show them, you know, where to go and stuff like that. But it just made it a lot easier for new people because they do come in, you know, like a lot at once. So that's just one of the things that I did, you know, you guys, many people can follow that too as well, you know, if you want to. You don't have to, but it's something that made it easier for them.
Yeah, that is true. And I tell people, once you become Knight, you want to start doing Zooms. Like, once you become a Knight, you need to get you a Zoom account, get that little Zoom account. And when new people come in, you need to do a training with them too. Like, I try everybody who come in. It's so many people I bring in. It's hard for me to call every single one of them, but I am going to message them, or I might call them, or I say, make sure you get on this Zoom. Like, I messaged Edgar. I was like, Edgar, get on this Zoom. He's like, I'll be there. Now he kind of knows what to do, you know, and as you become a Knight, you should have your own chat. Still add them to whatever they need from the uplines, because everybody who I have in my team, I still have them add to the Lit Trade House, because I know if I'm getting information, I want them to get the same information I'm getting too, because it's better, 2 is better than 1. And so when you bring people in, you need to talk to them, because if you're not bringing in that many people, that's okay. Now you got more time to at least have a conversation with them, walk them through. I know Melissa is really good at that. Like, when I tell you Melissa was on it, it's a reason why she's about to hit Princess. When she brought people in, she went through that launch manual with them. She went through the groups with them. She showed them that is a leader right there. If you can't do it one-on-one, you can do it on a team Zoom. And then as you build your team, you should be doing at least 1 training a week, updating them, holding them accountable, you know, sharing what you're doing. That's kind of what I've been doing this whole time. I bring people in, I train them. I bring people in, I train them. I bring people. That's how I hit Legends so fast. Everybody gets trained. And leaders, I'm identifying people. I'm going to my organization. I'm like, okay, where's the leaders at right here? Or even if they're not a leader and they really, really want to do it, I'm like, okay, let's do this. This is what you need to do. Do you need help right here? Let's go. And some people who never made money online, they're now making money. So that's kind of how you want to do it. You're developing leaders, you're attracting leaders, and you should be wanting to be a leader. So those are the main things I wanted to say.
Hey, Dominic, I got a question on the money strip.
Yes.
Hey, on the money strip, you copy and paste the whole thing. What about the section that request for an answer or response from the prospect? Do you leave that part out, or do you send the whole thing?
Yeah. No, you don't just copy and paste that whole. That script is a conversation. Like you actually having a real conversation, and you're not gonna just send that whole thing to people. You just copy and paste the part that they need. It's this training idea where I actually brought in people into the business live. Like I showed them exactly how I use the script, and I went through like 10, 20, 30 people like within 10 minutes. Okay, I'll share with you like we've been doing trainings ever since we first started, so you can go through these files. I have literally from when we first started, it jumped off with the daily method operation. We started the 8-week boot camp. This is way before I hit Legend, okay? And the builder replays, where is that? Builder replays right here. This is the training I did. And I actually I had brought in 2 or 3 people on this video live. I just didn't care what people said. I went through my page and I just started messaging people. So if you knew, like literally go to your Facebook, go to the little green little dots with people active, start messaging. You can message 10 people in 10 minutes.
Oh, do.
So right here, watch me work live. Let's do income producing activities. I did this with the team. So I do this like these trainings every week. If you can, get your people on the trainings that I do every week, because that's a lot of heavy lifting that's lifted from you, and you can watch this. So it's a lot of
too, because I'm learning.
She said, I'm learning. I know that's right. Yeah, so that's how you get to stuff. When I bring a new person in, I make sure at least they have that script. If you don't know nothing, go message some people. These people right here, this green dot over here, I messaged a whole bunch of these people. Like these people are already in business because I messaged everybody. Now, I didn't message, I got 2,500 friends that I still have not messaged. A lot of those people have been invited by people on the team because I sent the same script. So yeah, anybody can do this, but the only way you're not gonna make money is if you just don't show up and you don't do nothing and you just don't follow nobody's directions. You talk to 10 people and then you like, okay, they don't want to do that. You try to trade and then it don't work out and you stop showing up. That's how people don't make money, because you have to be committed. You can't become legend unless you're committed to it. You can't just say, oh, I want to hit legend. No, you have to commit to it, meaning you're gonna do it for however long it takes. You got to be disciplined. And you got to be at least exposing 25 people a week or 25 people a day or 50 people a day if you want to go faster. Some of y'all gonna go faster than me. I know that for a fact, and I want you to. I'm like, yeah, beat me, right? So thanks, Dominique. I'm going to leave earlier since I wanted to finish. Okay, great. So we do have a meeting 10:30 Eastern. It's at 9:30 Central. That's in about an hour. So let's pack out that webinar. All right. Let's get going. If you're trading, make sure you have that schedule. And I'll see you guys later. Hope that helps somebody. Let's go. Bye.